Hiya. Top of the day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. I want you to please look at this picture. This is a man whose name is Alika Ogochukwu. He's 39 years old. This was the man that was killed in broad daylight in Italy, in the seaside of Italy. The reason why we are making this video now, like we said before, the killing of a man in broad daylight on the street of an Italian seaside town while onlookers watch has sparked outcry and renewed a conversation about racism and crime against immigrants in a country ahead of election next month. We are underlining the word racism and crime against immigrants and next month. That is why we want to make this video. First of all, racism. What is racism? Racism is a concept or an idea that all humans are not the same, that some are more important than others. And this one leads us to the concept of racism that has to do with the color. Many people have said that the lighter your skin, the more superior you are. The darker your skin, the more inferior you are. We all know that if we talk about dark, it's Africa that's the most darkest people in this world. So Africa is at the base of this pyramid of racism, of the concept of superior or inferior. So we are at the base. Why the European are at the peak of this racist pyramid. We also have those like Asia, the Arab, and all the rest, then the North Africa, for example. So the white man, by nature, I'm trying to minimize my words so that this video will not be brought down by YouTube. The white man that by nature, the white man by nature is like that, what we've just said before, because he has been taught right from birth that he's superior. Anyhow you look at it, first of all, let's take language, for example. The white man has been taught that the language, Latin, Greeks, expanded to the English, French, and all the rest, that all the other language, Arab and all this is, we are just a byproduct of the original language. Two, if you look at the scientific discovery, it's all white, European. We were even told that it was Mungo Park that discovered Africa. But while we read the story, we were told that while he got to the beginning of the Niger, he picked the indigenous people to show him the route. If he picked the indigenous people and those indigenous people show him the route, how come it is him that the indigenous people show the route that he is acclaimed to have discovered Africa? You know, even the map of Africa in the 18th century was drawn smaller, and the European continent was drawn bigger. These are all false that has been consciously been perpetuated so that the white man will feel superior, and thereby leading to him having this notion that blacks are inferior. Religion too, you discover They came and said our traditional worship was devilish, was evil, and they introduced Christianity. Even as we are saying now, there are lots of whites that are coming to Africa to practice the voodoo, the things that they say we are primitive, we are insignificant. Let's forget about that. So what we are saying is this gentleman that have just been killed, the Nigerian government, please, if you get this video, if you know anybody that has a political position in Nigeria, we should try as much as possible that this is the time to pressure the Italian government. Why? Like I said before, the whites are, the European are by, that's the truth, orientation, and by education. As election is coming up in Italy now, many of these politicians knows fully well that their people are like that. They will not want to really pursue this case to its logical conclusion. They will want to be a little bit soft on the attacker, knowing fully well that election is coming. That whatever party that takes it so hard might lose votes. This is the truth. This is the truth. We are living here. There are some certain things will happen to us. We just accept it. Because you know him fully well that if you take this case up, at the end of the day, there will be bias. Maybe you were supposed to get 100% justice. You might well get 40. So that is why we are making this video now. We sympathize with the guy. We urge Nigerian government. This is not the first time this is happening. I remember while I was in Spain, then I was the president of the Nigerian Association then. There was a girl that was brutally murdered by an English guy. The Nigerian Association rose up to the occasion. We started persuading the police, and the police told us they want evidence to pursue their case. We went around, look for those who have some information or how the thing happened. We were able to convince them to come out and follow us to the police station where they make their case. I remember every Thursday we had to go to the Policía Nacional, that's in Spain, for close to 2 months, until finally the guy was caught and sent to prison. We now inform the embassy to put pressure, because while the case is going on, you need your embassy to put pressure. The embassy, Nigerian embassy in Italy, need to put pressure on the government to let them aware that we are interested in this case so that justice will be served. We are not asking them to do otherwise. We just want them to do justice. It's a pity that the guy is dead. He's not coming back. But you can't pay for a soul. You can't pay for a life. But the wife, kids, and family, the Italian government has to do a lot to make their life a little bit comfortable. And with pressure from the federal government, with pressure from the embassy, and with pressure from the Nigeria community in Italy, and also ONGs in Nigeria, putting pressure. At the end of the day, life can't come back. That's who agree. But at least the wife, kids should be alleviated. The Italian government need to cushion the suffering of that gentle woman. Well, anyway, we heard that CNN had an interview with the wife, which of course is a good thing. These and others will put pressure on the issue. So, like what we are saying, we should try as much as possible, especially we living in diaspora. The whites, they don't like us. Most of them believe that we have come here to take their jobs, to take their welfare, to drag the seats on buses with them, to drag the space in the club, in the discotheques with them. They just see us as a rival, and because of that one, they don't like you. Like what happened? This gentleman goes about selling, was a vendor selling the little things that he could lay his hand on just to be able to eat. And he approached this man, and the man said, "No, I don't want to buy anything from you." The man was also with his wife. So the guy thought, probably, let me talk to the wife. Maybe the wife might fetch the sympathy. Even if she didn't buy, she might also give you a coin or two to help you, you know. And that's the kind of job people do here, begging. In Italy, it's called charity. I remember when we were in Spain, we call it Ola, you know. So the man now dragged his wife. Let's go. So what they said the guy did was to draw the attention of the wife by touching her hand. That was the whole crime this our brother committed. The guy lynched on him, started beating him, he wrestled him to the floor, and before we know it, choked him to death in broad daylight, and people were watching. That's another thing that is painful. When things like that are going on, a lot of people just sit and watch. Why, at worst, they will pick up their phone and started recording. Let us try to come in when there's a fight or an argument. Let's try to make peace. Sometimes the little peace we made will go a long way to save life. Thank you. That's where we'll draw the curtain. And for those of you seeing this video for the first time, this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentator. And we'll ask you to please subscribe to this channel. It's important that you subscribe, like, and comment, so that each time we upload videos, it comes directly to you. And for our regular subscribers, we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you all, but God loves you most. And like it is the culture on this channel, we'll say chooks, adios, au revoir, hasta la vista. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Bye bye.